Okay, here's the results for quiz night 8. I had to do this again because I made a couple of mistakes and there was a lot of background noise in it, so I'm doing this one again. I had to take it off the other day. Right, results from 8. John and Dawn had a 21. Gary Smith had a 21. Billy Gray had a 26. Josie and Bill had 29, along with Stevie and Rita. And Jean and Davy had a big 31. I think that's one of their biggest scores. 31 for Jean and Davy, so well done. Right, we're going to start off with number 1 in quiz 81. Which female newsreader originally co-hosted Top Gear when it first started? Number 2. Dr. Sleep is the sequel to which Stephen King book or film? Number 3. The piranha fish is native to which continent? Number 4. What brand of tea is based on the Chinese word for doctor? Number 5. Who was born first, Hitler or Churchill? Number 6. What's the name of somebody that can speak a number of languages? And number 7. Which film actress visited Hanoi to demonstrate her opposition to the Vietnam War? I've a bit of a sore throat the last couple of days. Hope he's going to make me out. Number 8. Blood and Fire is the motto of which organisation? Okay, get them answers down. Don't forget to let me know how you've got on. If you've got over 20, you'll get a wee mention on the next week's or the next time the quiz is on. Okay, answers. Which female newsreader originally co-hosted Top Gear, when it first started? It was Angela Rippon. And Dr. Sleep is the sequel to which Stephen King movie? It's The Shining. And number 3, the piranha fish is native to which continent? South America. And what brand of tea is based on the Chinese word for doctor? It's Tai Fu. And who was born first, Hitler or Churchill? It was Churchill. Churchill was born in 1874 and Hitler was born in 1889. What's the name of somebody who can speak many languages? It's a polyglot. In which film actress visited Hanoi to demonstrate her opposition to the Vietnam War? It was Jane Fonda. I think we called her Hanoi Jane. Blood and Fire is the motto of which organisation? It's the Salvation Army. Okay, write your scores down there. I'm going to go on to round 2 before I head to work here on a Sunday morning. Northern Ireland actress Frances Tumilty was the first wife of which pop star? Number 2. What is the common name for the medical condition known as epistaxis? Number 3. In which film did Diana Ross play Billie Holiday? Number 4. Benidorm and Alicante are located in which costa? Number 5. Which famous actor said recently his career could go on and on forever with AI, artificial intelligence? He said they could use his face and after he dies for hundreds of years and put him in all films. Number 6. Who won the recent edition of I'm a Celebrity South Africa? Number 7. In darts, what double is known as Madhouse? And number 8. Which bones in a human body can be true, false, or floating? Okay, get the answers down there. Okay, if you've paused it, I'm going to give you the answers. Okay, Northern Ireland actress Frances Tomalty was the first wife of which pop star? It was Sting. And what's the common name for the medical condition known as epistaxis? It's a nosebleed. And in which film did Diana Ross play Billie Holiday? It's Lady Sings the Blues. And Benidorm and Alicante are located in the Costa Blanca. And which famous actor said recently his career could go on and on with the help of AI? It was Tom Hanks. And who won the recent edition of I'm a Celebrity South Africa? It was Mylene Klaas. And in darts, which double is known as Madhouse? It's double one. In which bones in the human body can be true, false, or floating? It's ribs. Okay, get them scores down. And we're gonna move on to round 3. Which team won the Europa League in 2021 for the first time, beating Man United? They got their nickname due to their all-yellow kit and being a low-profile team compared to Barcelona, Real Madrid, Atletico Madrid and Valencia. But what are their nicknames? Number 2, what was the nickname of golfer, USA golfer, Craig Stadler? He's a big heavy guy with a big thick moustache. Craig Stadler. Number 3, what type of gun did Samuel Colt invent in 1831? Number 4, who was inspired to murder someone by the character Holden Caulfield in The Catcher in the Rye book? Okay, which train or TV engine is based on the island of Sodor, S-O-D-A-R? Number 6, whose first single in 1971 was called Another Day? Number 7, which football team did Joe Fagan and Rafa Benitez manage? And number 8, what is the connection? If you want to pause that and have a wee look and see if you can work out, I'll give you the answers here in a wee second or two. Here we go. Which team won the Europa League in 2021 and had the nickname due to their all-yellow kit and being a low-profile team compared to Barcelona, Real Madrid, Atletico Madrid and Valencia? Right, it was Villarreal and their nickname was Yellow Submarine. And what was the nickname of US golfer Craig Stadler? The Walrus. And what type of gun did Samuel Colt invent in 1831? The revolver. And who was inspired to murder someone by the character Holden Caulfield in The Catcher in the Rye book? It was Mark Chapman. And which train or engine, TV engine, was based on the island of Sodor? It was Averley engine. It wasn't, it was Thomas the Tank Engine. Thomas the Tank Engine. I'll have to check that. having my doubts now. Thomas the Tank Engine, Averley Engine. Mine's a blank. I've got Thomas the Tank Engine here, but I'm thinking, was it Averley Engine now? Give yourselves a point, because I mean, whose first single in '71 was called Another Day? It was Paul McCartney. And which football team did Rafa Benitez or Joe Fagan manage? It was Liverpool. So the connection was the Beatles. We had the Yellow Submarine, The Walrus from I Am the Walrus, Revolver, one of their albums. Mark Chapman killed John Lennon at the Dakota Buildings in the 80s. And Ringo Starr narrated the Engine one. And Paul McCartney sang Another Day in Liverpool, the Beatles. So well done if you got that. Okay, we're going to round 4. Who's the famous mother of Melanie Griffith? Number 2, the Bhopal disaster in 1984 was a toxic gas release in which country? Number 3, what was the name of the first Coronation Street spin-off in the mid-60s, lasting for 36 episodes, starring Arthur Lowe as Leonard Swindley? Don't remember this at all, this series. Number 4, what was the name of the TV series in the mid-90s about the lives of a crew of bin men? Number 5, who wrote the song I'm a Believer? Number 6, Jack and the Beanstalk, what nationality was Jack? And number 7, what city was Punjana founded? Okay, what city was Punjana, the tea people, founded? And the last one, in round 4, number 8, what part of his body did Charlie Chaplin insure for £100,000? Okay, here's the answers. Who is the famous mother of Melanie Griffith? It was Tippi Hedren, starred in a Hitchcock film. And the Bhopal disaster in 1984 was a toxic gas release in India. And what was the name of the first Coronation Street spin-off in the mid-60s, lasting 36 episodes, starring Arthur Lowe as Leonard Swindley? Pardon the expression. Number 4, what was the name of the TV series in the mid-90s about the lives of a crew of bin men? It was Common as Muck. Number 5, who wrote the song I'm a Believer? Neil Diamond. Number 6, Jack and the Beanstalk, what nationality was Jack? He was English. 3, 4, 5 fum, I smell the blood of an Englishman. Number 7, what city was Punjana founded? It was founded in Belfast. And what part of his body did Charlie Chaplin insure for £100,000? His feet. Doing 14 and a half minutes. Right, this round's going to be a wee tricky bit of a round. This is called the ENA round. All the answers will have 3 consecutive letters with ENA in the answer. ENA, but 2 won't. Okay, so you've 6 questions that will have ENA in the answer, but 2 of them won't. Let's make it a little wee bit trickier. Number 1. Which African carnivorous hunters and scavengers can be brown, striped, or spotted? Okay. Which African carnivorous hunters and scavengers can be brown, striped, or spotted? Okay, number 2. What name is given to a writ issued by a court of justice requiring a person to appear before a court at a specific time? And this might be American, I'm not sure. Don't forget, the 6 of these answers will have consecutive ENA in the title. That's the answer. Number 3. Which team comes first alphabetically in the Premier League? Okay, remember your ENA in the answer. Number 4. What is the band Wheatus' biggest hit? Number 5. Which Leonardo DiCaprio film stars him as a frontiersman fighting for survival after getting mauled by a bear? Good wee film, what's that? Number 6. Who had a hit with the cover of Michael Jackson's Smooth Criminal? Number 7. The film On of a Thousand Days is about whom? And the last one in this round. Which Benedictine monk invented champagne? Right, so you know 6 of them answers will have consecutive ENA in the answers except 2. Right. Here's the answers. Which African carnivorous hunters and scavengers can be brown, striped, or spotted? Hyena, Hyena, hyena. What name is given to a writ issued by a court of justice requiring a person to appear before a court at a specific time? Subpoena, Subpoena, subpoena. Which team comes first alphabetically in the Premier League? Well, Arsenal's Arsenal, but it's not Arsenal, it's AFC Bournemouth is the first team alphabetically. And what is a band Wheatus' biggest hit? It's Teenage Dirtbag, TENAGE. So it's TEANA, Teenage Dirtbag Wheatus. Which Leonardo DiCaprio film stars him as a frontiersman fighting for survival after being mauled by a bear? The Revenant, REVENANT, or NT. Number 6. Who had a hit with a cover of Michael Jackson's Smooth Criminal? It was Alien Ant Farm, ALENANT, Alien Ant Farm. In which film On of a Thousand Days is about who? The film. It was Queen Anne Boleyn, QUEENA, Anne Boleyn, in which Benedictine monk invented champagne? Dom Perignon. I hope you like that wee round. The Arsenal one made a trick a couple of years. Okay, well that was quiz 81. Let me know how you's done by text, WhatsApp, ring, or bump into you in the street, or YouTube. I'll let you know the next time. Anybody that got over 20 will get a mention on the list. Okay, Enjoy your weekend.